Now that Xbox have shown their hand and revealed their impressive lineup of first-party titles from 9 of their 15 studios, the lead up to the launch of Next Gen continues with talk about an August event to continue their Xbox 2020 schedule. Big name studios, console pricing and reveals, new acquisitions and more are still being rumoured, so today we're going to look at what Xbox still have to show for their August event and for the rest of the year. So get comfy, sit back and enjoy, and if you like the content I produce, I would very much appreciate if you click subscribe and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with the latest from Direckt Gaming. Let's get straight into it. With their July show focusing solely on games and the teams at Xbox yet to unveil a launch date or price for the Series X, this is something on the minds of everyone leading into the next generation. Both Microsoft and Sony have been very coy with announcing their prices, but who will strike first? Will there be a pricing war of attrition leaving fans wanting to know more? Hopefully Microsoft get the ball rolling with their announcement of the Series X price, which I will assume would be around $500 and it will be even bigger news to know the release date for the Series X. Will they launch on November the 7th with Halo alongside in a very poignant 117 to commemorate the Master Chief's return? Or will we see the next-gen consoles releasing slightly later, around the same time as Cyberpunk 2077 towards the end of the month? And speaking of consoles, the Xbox Series S, codenamed Lockhart, has been rumoured for over a year, and with the Anaconda name being confirmed thanks to internal images of the Series X being public knowledge now, it will be of little surprise if there is a lower spec next generation Xbox in the works. Rumours have been circling for a long time that this low-cost next-gen machine will sport 4 teraflops of graphical power with a downgraded GPU against the beast that is the Series X, but will still utilise the same or very similar CPU, storage and RAM solution to ensure that game worlds can still be built and designed to utilise all of this power at a lower resolution. A $299 next generation Xbox would be an absolute killer for sales, especially at Christmas time at launch, and with Game Pass bundled for 3 months with the box, would be a huge value proposition for parents and money-conscious gamers. Although 4K TVs are becoming more and more ubiquitous in homes, many people are still using 1080p displays, and a box that can still support high frame rates, blistering fast loading times, and massive game worlds would suffice for a huge amount of players. With the Xbox One X and the Xbox All Digital Edition being discontinued, this would leave a gap in the market for a lower priced console from Microsoft, and the Series S would be significantly more powerful than the previous generation consoles, despite it not being able to reach 4K resolution. If Xbox are really working on this console in secret, and they are ready to release it in holiday 2020 alongside the Series X, this could be an absolutely massive win for Team Green. We've said it before, but with COVID-19 causing financial issues worldwide, a cheap cost of entry to the next generation, as well as the huge value of Game Pass, could draw a whole lot of players to the Lockhart console. Although we now know that Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga is not set for release on the current generation, and will solely launch on Series X and PC, it's been a long year without seeing anything from Ninja Theory's next title. Will the British studio show off gameplay of their upcoming sequel at an August event? Many online think it's a possibility, and people are crying out for more gameplay to show what the Series X will actually be capable of. And if any game is ready for it, it sounds like it might be Hellblade 2. Using Unreal Engine 5 and taking advantage of the power of the Series X, a short gameplay trailer of Hellblade 2 could do wonders for Xbox after so much controversy over Halo Infinite's latest demo. Hopefully we will learn more in the coming weeks or months about what could truly be a next-gen experience from the team over at Ninja Theory. With Fable closing out the Xbox Games Showcase as the one more thing moment, it was clear that this was meant to be the big reveal and return to a beloved franchise that we had been hearing rumours about leading up to the event. But the team at the initiative has still been radio silent for years as they create a dream team and staff up their brand new studio. Like the Playground Games RPG studio, the Santa Monica-based supergroup of developers from some of the biggest names in the industry have started from the ground up to create the next big thing for Xbox. And even if their title is still years away, they need to show off what they're working on and what makes their teams so special. Speculation of a Perfect Dark reboot is still rife in gaming circles, and something I personally would love, But with such a talented and growing team as the big question mark of Xbox's upcoming lineup, an August announcement and teaser trailer would be a great way to cap off the show. Alright, so I think this is pretty unlikely at this point, but it's definitely worth mentioning. People seem to be speculating that Xbox have been trying to acquire another studio into their Xbox Game Studios lineup, and with talk about the studios under Warner Brothers like NetherRealm and Rocksteady being little more than online chatter, the speculation can get entirely out of hand. I would honestly love to see Microsoft acquire Asobo Studio, who are the team working right now on Flight Simulator, but also developed the incredibly underrated A Plague Tale: Innocence back in 2019, which if you haven't played it, please do. It's one of the best games of the year last year and something everybody should really try. With such a breadth of talent to work on a single-player narrative title like Plague Tale and follow it up with the mind-shattering open planet of Flight Sim, this team could do literally anything and deserve to be in the spotlight as one of the most talented development teams working at the moment. As much as ownership of the Warner Brothers studios would be a huge get, yet wholly unlikely, Asobo would be a great addition to the teams at Xbox moving into the next generation. On the eve of the launch of Wasteland 3, I think this could also be an unlikely scenario, but seeing the job listings on inXile's website, as well as hearing how much they've grown their studio since being acquired by Microsoft, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility for Microsoft's other veteran RPG studio to announce the AAA role-playing game that they've been working on in early development for some time now. Just like Obsidian, inXile are a team filled with incredible talent and a history in the role-playing genre, and now they have the financial support of Xbox. They can really stretch their legs and work on a vision that isn't held back by money. Although Wasteland 3 is just weeks away, another teaser for RPG fans could really get people excited for inXile's next big thing on the Series X. With Xbox Game Pass being pushed more and more, and Halo Infinite's multiplayer component being publicly revealed as free-to-play, as well as the option to buy 12 months of Xbox Live Gold being removed from storefronts, the removal of the paywall to play Xbox Online with friends is looking more and more of a sure thing. This would be a massive move for Xbox, as they were really the ones who introduced an online paywall years back, and other console makers have followed suit. Xbox games with Gold have gotten less and less impressive over the years. Game Pass Ultimate includes the ability to play online, and will soon include xCloud as well, so it's looking more and more like Xbox are moving towards pushing Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate as their only subscriptions. A launch Series X bundled with Game Pass would include so much value and so many games for players to really enjoy over the holiday break, and players all over the world would be able to play Halo Infinite and all their other favourite online games through backwards compatibility at no extra cost on the Series X. The next generation on Xbox is looking better and better every day. Thanks for checking out this video. We'll see if any of these things come to fruition throughout August, and maybe Xbox won't even hold an event, they'll just release a blog post on Xbox Wire, but we can definitely speculate for more exciting announcements, big reveals, and more. And if you've at all enjoyed this video, I would love for you to hit like and subscribe to Direckt Gaming, as it really helps me out. Share this with a friend or two as well, and let me know in the comments below what you hope from Xbox now that we've seen their July showcase, and what else you want from the next generation of Xbox consoles. Would you buy the Series S? Drop it all in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, peace.